Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to my DVD update video for November 2nd. In this update, I'm going to show you 14 DVDs that I've gotten over the past months. And I know it's been quite a while since I've done a DVD update. The last one I did was back in June. So I'm back with another one, and I've got a lot of movies to show, so let's just get started. The first one I got, and I got this, I know everyone bought it today, but I just got back from Best Buy about an hour ago and picked up some more, DVDs. And I know everyone got this one today. It's Toy Story 3, and I haven't gotten to watch this yet. Might watch it tonight. I hear it's really good, and I wish I could have saw it in theaters, but during the summer, but I was busy and all like that. But I'm gonna give this a watch tonight and have fun with it. It's Toy Story. It's it's good, and I actually heard from people that it's better than the first two, but I don't know. I'll just have to watch it, to find out. And then the next one I got was Kick-Ass with Aaron Johnson. Christopher plays Mark Strong, Chloë Moretz, and Nicolas Cage. Didn't get to watch this yet. Like I said, I just got this today. I heard it's really good. I know they're planning a sequel. They're going to be doing a sequel to this, but I'm going to check it out soon. And the other one that I got today was Iron Man 2. Robert Downey Jr. I heard some good reviews about this sequel also. Of course, I saw the first one. I thought that was a really, really good movie. But I haven't got a chance to watch this yet. I will get to it. And I heard from a lot of people it's actually better than the first. So check that out. And these, I'm going to start with the ones that I got, from the past months. I got these back in July at Best Buy. And let me just get these up here. Well, the first one I got was Great Expectations with Ethan Hawke, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Bancroft, and Robert De Niro. And I actually like this movie. It's kind of a love story movie, but it's about Ethan Hawke. Like, as a kid, he meets his character meets Gwyneth Paltrow's character when she was a kid, and he starts to become obsessed with the girl. He teaches the girl to dance and all that. And so when he grows up, Ethan Hawke, he's like this. He's like this, this drawer. Like he's he's like an architect, and he draws, Gwyneth Paltrow's character, and he sketches it all out and stuff. But it's a really cool movie. If you're a Robert De Niro fan, if you're a fan of his movies, I wouldn't suggest you watch this. I mean, he doesn't appear in the whole movie. He just only appears at the beginning and at the end of the movie, because Robert De Niro plays a, this killer who escaped from prison, and Ethan Hawke's character as a kid, saw him and all like that. But it's a very good movie. If you're into love stories, drama movies like this, definitely give it a watch. It's good. Next one is a TV show that I've never seen before. I've heard some people talk about it here on YouTube, and I wanted to just check it out. And I watched a couple of episodes of this show and liked it a lot. And it's The Flash, and it's the complete series, because it only lasted for one season. And it's a really cool show, like I said. It's, of course, based off the DC Comics character, and it's a shame it only lasted for one season. I mean, from watching the episodes, I think it could have went on more, but the problem was the network that it was on kept on switching. Where I read they kept on switching the time slots, and nobody could figure out what day or what time it was on. But yeah, it's a really cool show. It's about this character named Barry Allen, played by John Wesley Shipp, and he gets struck by lightning working at this lab, this lab where I think it was where the police work or something like that. But he gets struck by lightning, and he gets these powers, these fast powers. He can run really fast and all like that, and he becomes the Flash, which is really cool. Also the John Wesley Shipp's character, there's another guy who works there. I think his name was Julio, and he might actually, and if you know who I'm talking about, he actually plays the character in the show who plays Julio is the same guy who played Mr. Johnson in season 3 of Boy Meets World, which is really cool to see him, in this show. But well, like I said, it's a really great show. There was actually one episode where Mark Hamill, of Star Wars fame, plays a villain. He plays the trickster, and the villain's very funny. Of course, this show is sort of campy and funny and all like that, but it's a great show. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's really good, and it should have went on longer, in my opinion. Next one I got was Senseless with Marlon Wayans and David Spade. And this is a hilarious movie. I love it. It's about Marlon Wayans, who really wants to work on Wall Street, and one day he starts to take this drug, which can, mess up his senses and all like that. It doesn't actually, it messes up his senses. There's side effects in the medicine, in the drug, and but the senses on him could actually work out. He could hear much better, see much better, and all like that. But it's a really funny movie, and David Spade plays his arch enemy. David Spade also wants to get the job on Wall Street and work for Wall Street like that. But it's a hilarious movie. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's really funny, and it's directed by the same director who directed Wayne's World and The Little Rascals, the movie. It's really funny. Next one I've got, and I actually like this movie. It's Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence in Life. This is a very underrated Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence film. It's about Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. They meet at this sort of. They meet at this sort of town, and on the same night there's this guy that was killed, that was murdered, and the cops think that Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence did it, and so Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence get sentenced to life in prison, and everything goes wrong the first time they enter there, and then they start to become, through the years they start to become they start to become real close and all like that, close friends, and it's a really funny movie. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's really good. Probably one of Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence's best movie that they did. But they should come back and do a movie, the both of them together, because I thought they made a really great team. Next one I got, and I got these two at a flea market. And these three that I'm going to show you, I also got at the flea market also. Next one I got is a classic, in my opinion, comedy classic, Half Baked, with Dave Chappelle, Jim Breuer, Harlan Williams is also in this. Guillermo Diaz. I know a lot of people might know about this movie. But it's about these 4 friends. They do nothing but drugs, and they send Harlan Williams out to go get food, and Harlan Williams sees this horse, which he didn't know was a police horse, and so he feeds the horse, and later on he finds out from the cop that the horse was diabetic, and Harlan Williams kills the horse with all that food, and so he gets sent to jail, and Dave Chappelle and the rest of the other 3 guys try to bail him. No, not the other 3 guys. The other 2 guys try to bail him out of prison. It's a really funny movie. It's a comedy classic in my opinion. That's what I call it though, but it's hilarious. It's got a lot of appearances, cameo appearances. Bob Saget makes an appearance in this movie, Jon Stewart, Tommy Chung, Snoop Dogg also, Stephen Baldwin, Janine Garofalo. But, like I said, it's a hilarious movie. Check it out if you haven't seen it. And so, I'm going to make a part 2 here, so I'll see you all in part 2.